Hey guys, Challenge Zero here. Today I want to talk about horror movies. A bit of a weird subject, yeah, but some horror movies annoy me, and certain horror movies actually really irritate me. So I just want to talk about the flaws within horror movies, and why some horror movies are so fucking awful. Anyway, there are three types of classic horror movies that really irritate me. The first one is when there are a group of teenagers driving along a quite abandoned road. Their car conveniently breaks down, and they're about 5 minutes away from an abandoned house. Now, they walk up to this abandoned house, but rather than exploring it together, which would be safer, they go, "Oh, let's all split up. You know what? We feel like a bit of danger. We want it to be more dangerous for us, so this way we can prove how tough we are." And it's always the stupidest fucker that dies first. You know, the kind of person that would lick a toilet seat if he thought it would taste nice. Now, this person, when he sees the killer, rather than actually running away, he backs up very slowly, like he did slow motion, goes, "Ah!" and runs around like a headless chicken for a bit before falling over. Now, rather than fight back while he's falling over, he puts his hands over his face, thinking that's going to protect him from a gun or an axe or any other type of weapon that is quite sharp or could possibly kill a person. But you know what? This person's so stupid. He thinks, my hand will protect me. I'll be alright. Inevitably, he dies. Everyone else hears this and runs to try and save him. But usually they're too late, as these things go. Now, the most annoying thing about this movie, or this type of movie, is that it's either someone who's really psychotic that survives, or someone that's as bad as the killer. You know, the kind of person that's been in a mental institution for 5 years before they've actually been let out and declared safe. Now, the one person that does survive, or that usually survives, is one person that's weaker than everyone else in the rest of the group. Now, you think in real life, he wouldn't survive, would he? He would run around crying or go in the corner rocking to himself, wondering how he's going to get out of it. But you know what? He survives. He always fucking survives. Now, another type of horror movie that annoys me is the classic ghost horror movie. This is a movie where a couple or a family move into a house that they've just bought, and you know what? They see a ghost half an hour into the movie. Now, rather than moving out like most normal people would do once they see a ghost, they think, let's stay and investigate this. You know what? I've always wanted to see whether ghosts are real. I'll investigate myself. And they only bring proper investigators in once one person in their family has already died. And the investigators come in, they do all sorts of weird tests, and they say to the family, guess what, you've got a ghost. And the family go, oh no, really? I thought the way I was moving chairs about and furniture was just because I was magic. I thought I was Harry Potter. But you know what? They don't really care. So they end up getting rid of the ghost somehow. Like a priest comes in, says a prayer and a blessing, or performs some sort of exorcism, and then the ghost leaves. But the stupidest thing about this type of movie is you always see the family stay in the house. Now, I don't know about you, but if 5 members of my family died in one house, I wouldn't want to stay there. I'd move out as fast as I fucking could. Now, one type of horror movie that really irritates me, other than the two I just mentioned, is another type of slasher movie where the killer is actually one of the people that's in the particular group in the first place. There's a group of friends, and one of the individuals in the group of friends decides to go mad and go crazy and kill all of his other friends. Now, this happens to be for some stupid reason, like they stole his milkshake 5 years ago or something and he really liked it and he wants it back. But you know what? He decides to go crazy and kill them all. And it always happens to be the weirdest one in the group. It can never be someone that seems sane. But you know what? The weirdest thing to me about this type of movie is that if you've known someone for 5 years and they've been in your circle of friends for 5 years, surely you know whether they're pretty crazy. Surely once you've been around their house and you've seen Die Dan on the Wall or something like that, or Die Kirsty, surely you would think they're fucking nuts. And you'd think, you know what, I'm not going to hang around with them anymore. But you know what, this never gets found out until right at the end of the movie that this person's actually crazy and has been killing everybody. How stupid do you have to be to miss those signs? How stupid do you have to be to notice that a person that always talks to himself is actually insane? But, however, there are other horror movies that annoy me, but that would take too long to explain. In my other video, I do the spoon whacking challenge if you want to see that. And I'm going to do the Weetabix challenge in a couple of days. So, like and subscribe if you want. See you guys. See you later.
Well done, mate.